let you do that. I done prayed about it, but I want some wine. Oh, this is a true kinky curly. What's up, y'all? Oh, I ain't got no water, nothing in here. I'm outside on my break. This is the start of a new day, start of a new week. It is Monday, start of a new vlog. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you click that like button, subscribe, comment, and share, and join the family, okay? And welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. Shout out to y'all for coming back. But anyways, like I said, it's Monday. I'm a little refreshed from the weekend. If you've seen the previous vlog, y'all know that we went to the knuckle fight. The first one in Fort Worth. The first one I've seen in person. And when I tell you that was an experience, because I don't even think I told y'all at the end of... No, I didn't. I just cut it out with the fight. That was an experience. Yeah, we had fun. To actually watch something that you've been watching on TV, to actually see it in person, was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. If y'all haven't watched that vlog, click off this one, then go watch that one, then come back to this one, okay? Girl, it was crazy to see the up close and personal big ass swollen eye, all these bumps on the forehead when they get knocked out. Oh, girl, I was like, ooh, you can hear the crowd when the when the camera pans to the fighter. And he done got knocked out. You can hear the crowd going, ooh. Ah, wow, girl. It was a good fight. We didn't drink or anything, which I wanted to at first, but then I was like, I know how I am when I drink. I go back and forth to the bathroom. And then with that arena, you have to step over people, you know, excuse me, and they have to get up so you can go through. And I was like, I don't want to have to do all that. I don't want to have to do all this. So we got water and popcorn. Joey didn't even drink either. He was like, nah, he gonna be cool today. So yeah, it was a good experience for both of us. I think he's been to a fight before, but not like a knuckle fight. Not like a knuckle fight, but we had a good time. It was a big, huge ass turnout. Yeah, it was a huge turnout. Like I said, it was the first time in Fort Worth. Yeah, we had a good time. But now back to work, girl. Back to work. Whew. Work has been okay. We have another interview at 12:30. Like I said, the first one that we interviewed in that previous vlog, she seemed like she had everything that we did, you know, on her resume, and she seemed cool, very relaxed. You know, she don't seem like she micromanages, but she seemed like she talk a lot. She seemed like she talk a lot. But we have another one at 12:30, and her resume is pretty impressive too. I know the last job she worked, she was working from home for like 4 or 5 years. So we're gonna see how her personality is and how she would like to. I'm gonna ask her about that. So you wanna come back to the office? You really want to come back to the office? I'm sure gonna ask her. I'm like, I'm trying to get out of the office. Okay. But no, we're gonna see how she is at 12:30. I actually just got off a call, an interview. Will was a recruiter. She was telling me about the position or whatever. Yeah, she was telling me about the position. It's an EMR specialist. It's remote. All the things that I want to do. It's kind of basically doing what I'm doing, but she said it would be like pulling charts from different hospitals and load them into the queue. You'll work directly or closely with the clinical staff and physicians. Yeah. So I mean, it was something that I can easily do, and if I were to get the job, the EMR system will be Epic. So I know Epic. I come from Epic. But the pay, the hours are a different range from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. So I guess you can pick your schedule of what you want. which that's a good thing. But then she said to pay. I don't know what it is with people. You gotta have this, you gotta have this certification, you gotta have this qualification, you gotta have this degree, but they want to pay you this little amount of money. When she told me that, I was like, well, now why would you do that? But yeah, girl, I don't understand these companies. It's just like, golly, what will it take for y'all to pay people more? You can go to school and have your damn masters. I seen on what is it, LinkedIn, and they don't want to pay you but $20, $23, $24. I'm like, but this person went and got their masters and stuff. And you, girl, you requirements, bachelor's, certification, but you don't want to pay but $24. The job market is just crazy. I just want a remote job. I want a remote job, and I'm not willing to go down, you know, that low for a freaking remote job. My God, what is it gonna take? I'm tired of getting rejections after rejections. We reviewed your resume, although your qualifications, blah blah blah. We went with someone else, and it's like, ma'am, I have over 15 years, 17, 18 years of experience, and you still found somebody that's better than me. Girl, it's rough out here trying to, I mean, I'm thankful that I do have a job. Lord, I am thankful I am. And I'm not even, you know, it's not that something's wrong with the hospital. It's just, I want to work from home. home. But yeah, I gotta keep pushing, keep doing what I'm doing, and I know it'll come. It's just, yeah, one day at a time. I wasn't in some vlogs way back when I was just heavy on the application, like, you know, trying to fill out applications every day, having all those interviews that I was telling y'all about. I ain't on that type of time like that, but I've been, you know, putting in applications here and there, and whoever reaches out, but I've gotten a lot of rejections, just so you know. So if you out there looking for a job, girl, the struggle is real, ain't it? It's real. But I am happy to have, and I appreciate that I have a job, because most people are looking for a job that really is in need of a job, you know. This is the basking leather gel. Although it's good, it just flakes a lot, and I hate it. So that's why I'm putting oil on my hair. I'm annoyed. And then I got some more new wide headbands from Amazon. This is a new one. And here is the other ones. I think it's like a good 8 or 9. Orange, green. I already have green. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like a good 5 or 6. Yeah, purple. Probably like a good 7 or 8 in this bag. But it will be in my Amazon storefront. I will link it below. Good morning, by the way. I am rushing. But do y'all use Baskin Leather? Have y'all used Baskin Leather? I love their shampoo and their oils and all that stuff because it does help my hair grow. But this stuff is good, but it's just flake up. I don't know if it's because it's old. I think they sent me this one a couple of years ago, and I still got it because I use it. I just use it for like my little baby hairs, my little edges, and it's still full. But maybe I got the first batch that, I don't know, but it flakes up so bad. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all in the car. Okay, y'all, we are off of work. We're going to get our nails done because they really need it. And I think I want a loud color. I think I showed y'all the color that I wanted. So hopefully they have it here because I've been getting the neutral colors, but now I want a loud color being that it's summer. Okay, so yeah. I hate having to park in the garage. I hate it, but I drove around the area to see if I can find a place like in front of the building. Child, that was a bust. Before nails, hideous. Okay, y'all, so this is the one I chose. It's not the Tiffany blue that I was looking for because they don't have it. Shout out to the my subbies in the comments. She said it was the Tiffany blue, but I can't find it here. So this is the one I can tell. Y'all really can't see. It's like a light green color, or I don't know. But yeah, girl, this is the color. Now I don't know what this is. I think they're having trouble with the air, but it's fixed now. So I don't know what that is, girl. Oh, all right, y'all. We are done with getting our nails done. And now we are about to, I think we're about to head to Walmart. At first I wasn't gonna go, but then I was like, I really need some makeup wipes, because wiping my face with a regular towel and I put like moisturizer and oil on it, it takes a minute. But with them Neutrogena makeup wipes, girl, my makeup comes off so easily. But anyways, these are my nails. They're like the Tiffany color that my subscriber was talking about, but I wanted it. It was a brighter color, and they didn't have it. That's all right. I remember getting them probably like a year ago, and they was just so bright and blue, like a, I can't describe the color, but this is cute too. When I tell you that place constantly gets packed, ooh, child. Now y'all see me trying to bag out. That place gets packed. I had to wait for like a good, it wasn't even that long. He was like, it's probably gonna be a long wait. And it was like a good, I would say like 5 minutes before somebody came and see me. But after I got in a chair, child, with so many people coming in, people with their kids, or their daughters that were getting their nails done. And when I tell you, some mamas don't pay no attention to that look. Don't pay no attention to the children. The kids just went straight over there to get, pick their nail color, while the parents were talking in another area by the register, child, these kids done picked up 3 or 4 colors, 5 and 6 colors, talking loud. Are these jail? I mean, they were young kids, so I can understand that, but the parents weren't paying no attention to them. Picking up all the colors, and then they're not putting them back in the right spot. Finally, the mama came over there. You don't need all those colors. Pick 2. Because the girl had about 4 or 5 of them. I ain't letting her buy.
Led him to kill Denicia. Police need to track down.
What's up, y'all? What is up? You hear me? I just went to Target and did my little pickup order. I only ordered one thing. Say you had a stressful day without saying you had a stressful day. I will go first. Yeah. And I ain't gonna get into it because I know y'all probably tired of me talking about this job or whatever, the managerial stuff. So let's just say it wasn't stressful, it was just very irritating, okay? And I just need a little piece of wine, okay? I done prayed about it, but I want some wine. All right, I just want some wine. So I got me a little Menage a Trois. The Dolce, that red wine is so good from that brand. Oh, I know when I was watching Gina Janine, she mentioned another flavor. I don't know which one it was, I forgot. But I always get the red one because it's sweet. I don't know if the one she and Poe, you know, her and Poe got I was about to say a tripod. A podcast, and I think Poe must have brought this same kind of, you know, brand of wine, but another flavor. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna have to go back and see which one it was. I don't know if it was sweet or not, but this one right here, I know for sure it's good and it's sweet and it's red. It's a red wine, so I can't wait to bust this open. Yeah, I just can't wait to bust this open, you know. But anyways, let me just tell you one little part about it. One little part that kind of, I was like, wait a minute now. Y'all know we had those 2 interviews. I think I told y'all that earlier. And it was just those 2 candidates that we, you know, interviewed. So I reached out to the regional supervisor. I said, have y'all made a decision on which candidate y'all want to go for? She said, we're still looking. Now, wait a minute now. Y'all still looking? Why? I get y'all trying to see who fits in where, but what made me Teams message her that, it was because I got frustrated. I got real frustrated, and that's when I just Teams message her, when y'all gonna hire somebody? When, you know, let me know. But she said they still looking. How the hell? Anyways, today is Wednesday. I haven't really been picking up the camera or anything, y'all. It's just been work at home. So this vlog's probably gonna be like a little short. It's probably gonna be a little short. Because I do want to put vlogs out. I do want to put like 2 vlogs out a week. I put one out Sunday, so I want to put one out. Ooh, today is Wednesday already though. Dang. I'm gonna have to start. I haven't even started editing, y'all. That's crazy. Y'all know I would kind of edit like on a daily basis, so I won't have so much to do on the last day, you know, editing on the last day when I post or whatever. Girl, I'm gonna have to do some editing tonight so I can put out a vlog for Friday. It's gonna be boring as hell because I ain't been doing nothing, but it is what it is. This is my lifestyle. This is how I do things. Okay.
On a Wednesday night at the same old spot, spending every dollar I got. 2-3 shots won't leave.
What's up, y'all? Why did it zoom? I didn't want it to zoom in. Anyways, y'all, it's Thursday. I'm on my, of course, my little break. It is 3:53. Yeah, I just been working my little tail off, getting frustrated, irritated, all the Asians, y'all. All of the Asians. I'm trying to compose myself and just trying to just work through this. And I said I was gonna come on here and complain, but I'm not complaining. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on. You know? Girl, where is my... I'm about to say, where is my desk lotion? Got lotion for my desk and lotion for my purse. But yeah, it's just been, I just been irritated. I got a little message from the supervisor, regional supervisor, stating that did I transmit a certain chart? I was like, yeah, I transmitted it yesterday. She was like, did it say ready to transfer and blah this and blah that? In order for me to transfer these or transmit these charts, I have to, you know, get a notification from the coding team. This other department has to send me a notification through the app or through the EMR system saying that it's ready to transmit or whatever. And I was like, yeah, it said ready to transmit. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know all the background and all the little things that goes on in the background, because this is new to me. This is all new to me. This is not what I do. That's what I Teams message her back. She was like, I know, but they just had to make another correction on it, so just retransmit it or whatever. Girl, it's just irritating, you know. I'm just ready for them to hire somebody, because when I'm doing screw ups like this or don't know what's going on in the background, and I don't care to know, I don't want you to show me. I don't want to be trained on it because it's not my responsibility. But yeah, it's just frustrating. I don't know if I know she said they're still looking, so I don't know when they're gonna hire somebody. You know, I just don't know. But anyways, enough of that. I applied for this position at this nursing home, right, earlier today, and I got an email stating that they want to interview me tomorrow. But before I got the interview, it's like right after I applied for the position, I went to their website and went to, you know, the reviews or whatever, and it's just bad. Everything is just all bad. It's like, don't bring your family there. Don't work there. There's been a lot of complaints from the workers and the family members, and it's just all bad. And I'm like, should I respond? I don't want to go somewhere where, I mean, I know there's going to be complaints about every establishment, every hospital, every clinic, every whatever. But it's like, when you see all these bad reviews, it's like, and then the way they treat their workers, and it's like, I don't want to go somewhere else and I'm be treated bad. So I'm kind of skeptical on taking the interview, you know. And I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's like around the corner, a few minutes from here. But I don't know. What would y'all do? Would y'all still go to the interview? I hate when I read stuff like that. But it's good to do your, do your little investigation or your little background check on the places that you apply for, because you need to get a feel of how you're going to be treated when you start there. So that's the reason why I looked into it. So I don't know. I don't know if I should respond. I don't know. And they said the place is not very kept. The bathrooms, y'all know I'm a stickler for cleanliness, especially in the bathroom. And especially in the place where I work for 8 hours. So, I don't know, y'all. What would y'all do? I don't know if I should respond. And the email just seemed just so not inviting. I don't know. The email says, "This is such and such. I would like to set up an interview with you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. for the medical records." And that's all it says. It don't say, "Hi, I've seen that you applied for our position." It wasn't very inviting at all. So I may just follow my good instinct and just not respond. I don't know. I just transferred my videos from my camera to my computer while I was on my break. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do this so I won't have so much to do tomorrow. But anyways, what would y'all do? That's why I got on camera, to see what y'all would do in this situation about the job interview. But anyways, after work, I'm going to Trader Joe's. Y'all know when I get a craving, I do what I do? I go get my craving. I go get what I'm craving. So I'm craving the buffalo chicken dip and the Fritos or whatever it is from Trader Joe's. That's what I want to eat tonight. That's exactly what I want to eat tonight, with a glass of wine. I know it ain't Friday yet, but I just need my wine. That wine kept me sane last night, and I fell asleep really good. I slept really good, so I'm having another glass of wine tonight with some buffalo chicken dip. Now, I wish Trader Joe's had curbside, but it don't. So I'm gonna have to fight with these people at 5 o'clock. So yeah, but anyways, y'all remember in the last vlog I told y'all to take y'all PTO? I'm gonna take mine, even though I ain't got none. This job done stressed me out enough to the point where I ain't got but 18 hours. And I'm taking Monday off. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Whew, it's the weekend, baby. But anyways, y'all, I'm doing something that I never do, and that's drink a Celsius in the morning time. Normally I would, go for coffee, but for some reason my taste buds ain't saying coffee. And then I was gonna go for a matcha, but I was like, that's too many damn calories, Christy, because I got my snacks in my bag. I got my Cheez-Its, and I also got some flaming hot beef jerky, and I got a Celsius. And this is a new one. Well, new to me. This is, y'all know I don't drink sodas. I drink energy drinks and all of that. But as far as like Coke, Sprites, and Dr. Peppers and all that, I don't drink it. I think when I used to drink sodas, like some years ago, it's been since I graduated college, I think, or something like that. It's been a while since I had soda, like by itself, like chugging. But this one is called a cherry cola. I was like, what? Let me just get that and see how that tastes, girl. But I'm just not in the mood for coffee for some reason. That's just crazy. I probably end up drinking it later on in the day, knowing me, because I will probably get a headache. Because y'all know after a certain time, if you've been drinking coffee a long time, that caffeine, you need that caffeine. Well, I know that it has caffeine in this too, but that coffee caffeine is what I be needing, because I know I'm gonna get a headache later on in the day. So yeah. But anyways, I know earlier in the vlog I was telling y'all about people from that nursing home sent me that interview, and I was kind of skeptical about it. I don't want to go to a place where, earlier in the vlog I was like, it has bad reviews and this and that, and then the email was not inviting at all, and it didn't even have the signature at the bottom. I realized it after I showed Joe. I was like, and it don't even have the signature, like where it says your name, the hospital you work for, the nursing home you work for, what your title is. It didn't have none of that. So me and Joe was like, nope, don't even worry about it. I was like, why would, I filled out the application, but why in your email does it not have your signature? So you can tell that the reviews were correct, because it's not even professional. It's like, if I was in need of a job, yeah, I probably would just respond to it and go to the interview. But me knowing what I know about not wanting to be in a facility where it's not like how I expected, girl, you ain't finna pull nothing on me, okay? Okay, y'all, we have made it to work, and I left a note on my desk because a patient is wanting their records. So I'm about to fill out this authorization form that they normally will fill out, but I don't like to stay in the rooms longer than I have to when it comes to dealing with patients. Because that's not me. That's not my thing anymore. So I only deal with the patients like over the phone, or if they come after they've been released or whatever. But I don't like to. Yeah, I used to do that with the birth certificates, and back in the day when I first started working at a hospital, I worked in the kitchen and dietary. I was a dietary aide, so I would have to go up there and take the trays up there. It's just the different kinds of smells, and I just no. So I just rather fill out the authorization myself and let them go over and sign it. So basically I'm just putting their name and their address on there and what they're needing. So basically all she has to do is just sign. All she wants is the labs per the email that someone sent me. So yeah, so I'm gonna take that up there, grab my discharge charts, and I'll be done with upstairs. Patient care is not my thing. That's why I chose to be in the background in the medical record department. Okay. But shout out to the nurses and the CNAs and everybody that has to deal with patients, because girl, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what y'all do. Yeah, y'all need to get paid more for what y'all do with the patients and have to deal with patients, because yeah. I've already printed out the lab work. So I just need to write it. Good Lord. Her name and her dress. But yeah, I just got to work, so as soon as we get to work, we hitting the pavement. We working, y'all. We working. I just want to get this out the way because I don't feel like I've been getting tons of emails from this certain department or my supervisor about getting these release of information done or whatever. You know, this is my job, so I like to go ahead and get this out the way. Okay, y'all, so the woman didn't only want labs, she wanted all her records. Being that she's in-house, I can only give her like the basics. And also, you can't judge a book by its cover. The woman is an older woman, but you know, some older people in their 70s or 80s, you think just because they're old, they don't know nothing, or if you tell them to sign right there, they'll just sign. No. This woman was on her stuff. She knew her stuff. She was like, I just want to read over it, right? Because like I told you, I wrote her name, her address, her date of birth, whatever, and what she was needing. But she was like, I like to look over my stuff before signing. I was like, oh, that is fine with me, girl. And she was like, I need all my records just because when I go to the doctors, I like to have all my records from different facilities. So they won't have to wait, you know, because normally when a patient has a doctor's visit, the clinic will call for their records or whatever, and then they have to wait on me to fax their records. But she was like, I don't want them to have to wait. I don't want there to be no problem. So I want all my records. I was like, that is fine with me, girl. That is fine. She was like, she went on to tell me about her doctors and how they're giving her all this medicine. And she said she looked them up herself and she realized she didn't need all those medicines because they're giving her a headache and this and that. Girl, she was on her shit. So let me print out all these records. Make sure I write down. She said she want my number. So when she gets to the doctor's office, if they need anything else, they can just fax a request to me. She knew everything. I ain't had to tell her nothing. I also need to take these up here so the nurse and supervisor can sign. And then I need to take another stack to the doctor's office so he can sign. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do this morning. Let me get to it and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all, I am done. Now I see why I got a glimpse of why a nurse want to be a nurse, or why they want to be or why, you know, people want to be in patient care. Because when I was up there earlier, but the first time, the lady was asking for she was like, oh, I like the way this pen writes, it's so nice. And she looked at the name of it and everything. She was like, there's been I only keep like a few pens or whatever, but this one is nice. This one, you gotta guard with your life. And I was like, yeah, it really is a nice pen. I love the way it writes. And she was like, oh, it kind of writes like a gel pen, but sharper. I was like, yes, ma'am, it does. I love the way it writes, and I hope it don't, you know, go out of ink or whatever. So when I took her records, all of her records up there, I was like, here's the records and here are my numbers, and also here's your pen. And she was just so excited about a pen. She was like, I know it's just a small thing, but I've lost my house, I've lost my in a fire, and then I lost my apartment in a tornado or something like that, she said. And the one thing I kept are my pens. These are like my safe place, my pens. And I only have a few of them that actually work. And for you to bring me this pen is so sweet. I mean, she was just so appreciative. And she said, I know it's just a pen, but it's just the small things that makes me happy. And then she went on and on about how the people in the hospital are treating her so well. She said she liked in the cafeteria, I guess they have some sort of bread pudding, French toast bread pudding or something like that, she said. And she said next thing you know, she brought me my own special bread pudding, and she was actually eating it right then. She was like, this place is so amazing. It may not be like the top of the line kind of hospital, whatever. She said, I've been to spas, I've been to top of the line places, But y'all have treated me so kind and so sweet with your smiles, and you're talking to me, your patience, and it's just been a breath of fresh air here, she said. I was like, oh, it's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. And she was just so excited about that pen, y'all. Just that little pen. It was just one of these. Because I have plenty. Just one of these little pens. She was so excited about it. And I thought that was so sweet. Oh, she got so excited, y'all. Oh, as she was eating her bread pudding. Oh, it was so sweet. She was like, when I leave here, I'm going to leave a Google review about this place. 5 stars I'm giving. And she was just going on and on about how she's been treated in this facility. And I thought that was really, really sweet. So I see why nurses, CNAs, people dealing with inpatient care do what they do. Because that was a sweet, sweet, those were some sweet, sweet words. But I still couldn't do patient care. But I thought that was sweet. That really made my day. Really made my day. So now I'm about to fill up my water bottle. Give me some ice for my Celsius. And I'm going to start on these charts. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. Sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, because I was really judging. When I first came in, I was like, oh, she ain't. Well, I looked at her date of birth. I was like, she just gonna want to sign and get it over with. But no, I had to check myself. Stop judging a book by its cover, because you never know. That woman knew her stuff. Okay, she knew her stuff. She knew to read before she signed. She knew to get all her records, so when she goes to the doctor's office, she can see the doctor instead of waiting on them to get records from us. And she knew her stuff. So don't judge a book by its cover, Christy. And to y'all, okay, y'all, we are on our break, and I wanted to try this this chicken bacon ranch dip. I literally ate the whole thing of the chicken buffalo dip at the house last night. Like, it was just so good. And then I only had like a good 2 or 3 scoops, so I just ate those. Child, that dip is so good. But let's try this one. How it looks. Ooh, really can't see it. This one is actually pretty good too, but it don't beat the chicken buffalo dip. It does not. It does not. Oh, it's pretty. It's okay. The girl at the register, she was saying that it tastes really, really good warmed up, and I never thought of warming them both up. Never. And she was like, if you don't want it as a dip, you can put it in like a chicken quesadilla, the buffalo chicken. And then she was like, you can use this when you make your pasta. You can just add that to your pasta, because it has chicken, white chicken meat, shredded sharp cheddar cheese, and uncured bacon, and ranch season. And you can use that as your put in your pasta. I was like, oh, you know what? So yeah, this is pretty good. I wouldn't say I would go back for this. You know what? I might. Once I eat it, it's like, okay, I see. I get it. But it doesn't have that certain pop as the chicken buffalo dip. Oh, that chicken buffalo dip is so good, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Because it had all my favorites. It had chicken, cream cheese, sour cream, cayenne pepper, shredded Monterey Jack cheese. That's really good. Okay, I can eat this too. This is pretty good. Maybe with a different chip or cracker, maybe. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I'll take yours. Drinks get low, then we'll get some more. Going up north with a rosé wine. Stars ain't hard to find. Bottle of the best, and you by my side. That's my peace of mind. We've been on the go, yeah. She just wanna roll with me.
just made it home. Just changed my clothes. I picked up some wings from, well, Joey ordered the wings and I just picked them up on the way home. And we're gonna stay in today. It is super hot. And yeah, wings and home. That's what we doing. That is what we doing. Child, I got this button this thing up all wrong. But yeah, wings and home. It's just hot. I ain't really got it. Just give me something to eat and a movie and I'm good. This shirt that I got, the shirt that I had on today, I wore for the fight. I don't know what material. It's cotton, but I love this material. It's cotton, but it feels like very loose. It don't feel like the t-shirts that I have that's very, I can't explain it. The fabric is so like hard and structured. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I need to buy more shirts with this kind of material. I don't know. It's cotton, but I don't know what it is. But anyways, I went to the mailbox. I know one of them is a wig. The one like this that I ordered, but I don't know what this is. I know a company on TikTok wanted me to, oh, this must be their hair. Wanted me to do a video on the hair that they sent me. So this may be it. I didn't get no shipping information, so I didn't think it was on its way. So this may be it. No. This is this. It is. It's from OQ Hair. I've ordered from them before. I think I got a wet and wavy default wig or something. And I think this is a half wig, if I'm not mistaken. A kinky curly half wig. 20-inch. Let me see. I hope it's the kinky curly that I like. Okay, but this is, yeah, this is a half wig. Okay. Oh, this is a true kinky curly. Yeah, this is a true kinky curly. So I may just try this on tomorrow if we don't do anything. Oh. Wait a minute now. See a little sheen hairs. Look like little pubic hairs. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make sure to see what this was. I need to make sure, because this is my favorite wig of all time. Make sure this is the same thing. Oh yeah. All right. I'm good. Oh, and I sent you some actual lash extensions. Apply your own. Normally they would send the strips, but they send you the actual, what you call it, lash extensions with adhesive with it. I may have to try this. These look too long for me. But anyways, y'all, let me go pour me a glass of wine, eat me some wings, and chill out.
Stepping in a dive bar.